They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
But they see me, I broke a man. Got some more millions that keep me in that. I created history, it made me alone. He tried to give me, he ain't no fault. He called him twice, he put the other check. Took her out
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to go to the air right away. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Throwing now is Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 48 yards. And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
And makes the score Bills 8, Cowboys 0.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
They go again with Blue. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
now Prescott.
At the 35-yard line.
From left side, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens touchdown. And the Cowboys have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We about to know power.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill and they went through all the different situations. Ball hard to hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
For 30 more yards and another.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got it. Touchdown. Josh Palmer from 19 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All 52. Look out.
They'll look to throw. Allen going to run with it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Prescott now from the 50. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. when we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Cowboys 7.
And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
You got to know as a quarterback, this is going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They begin with a carry for Blue. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches say football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Prescott. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
It's 4th down.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
From talking with defensive backs and their coaches over the years, they hate to see 4 guys in a route like this because the safeties are often occupied. It creates indecision. They're unsure about who goes with who. And the quarterback, he just reads the most vulnerable safety and take
touchdown Bills. Khalil Shakir from 6 yards away. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Allen going to run with it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Third down.
Kill.
Prescott now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
On first down, it's Blue. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Third down. And
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Prescott to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
That's good for Bills. First down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Handoff, Blue running right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
What do you think?
Throwing, Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Had to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will cut the lead down to 13.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 36-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
James Cook.
A 9-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
Looking to throw. Allen. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Cowboys 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. His throw incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
For right side here, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 50, 26.
Now Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, 28 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Down 80!
To the air, Allen. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Bills. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
That's another Bills. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They give it off here to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think. What do you think?
Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a third.
Yeah, off-balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10.
Here's Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Cowboys first down.
46.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! 48, 26.
Back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide 26.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they can get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Kill.
Prescott down. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go, 47. 48. Here we go, kill. What do you think?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now
16 yards.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here we go. 48.
Blue. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Second and goal.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 48.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
Powering forward, and they can't bring him down. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. A final shot before half for Allen. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Give them 15 there. The Cowboys have a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Toss play to the right to Blue. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys are back within a score. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Allen now looks to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Josh Allen, an 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Allen going to run with it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 42-yard
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
47.
They'll throw again. Prescott will swing this out to Blue. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And complete right side to Cook. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
56, 56.
Allen going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
That's good for a
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Calling it a very strong gain of 24.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Cook up the gut. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught. Touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for
Allen will try to throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Bass to kick
After
off
the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
at their own 39-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here we go. Wait, kick.
Throwing. Prescott. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
5 yards. It's second down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. So the shotgun snap to Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. That one was hard to fathom. They were in the dime. They had 6 DBs back there. They still lost it.
Great word, because I'm right there with you. I don't understand how they couldn't pick him up. But don't be surprised next week early, there's some extra people in the locker room.
And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 12.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
They're quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they're stuck ahead in front here late in the game. Their finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
To the air, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It's a 1st down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game.
17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
319.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Now Allen again. Allen going to run with it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
54. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Running right. Here's Sanders. Oh, good move. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
To throw is Prescott. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Prescott now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Now Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47.
Now Prescott. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Yeah! 26.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
66. Cowboys 54. Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah! Here we go.
Here's Dak. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Matt Milano in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Yeah!
To throw, Prescott.
He's got Pickens complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Two timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's first and 10. Prescott finds Pickens out right.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Now Dak. He finds Pickens over the middle. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Allen going to run with it. That is caught by Shakir.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On 2, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Nice up.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180. 180.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. On the move, headed right. He's got Khalil Shakir. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he has this down to the 34. They get 35 out of that play.
It's
And the Bills have a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Allen now on first down. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's completed right side. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
56. What's that?
From the red zone on first. It's inside the 10. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Bengals 7, Bills 6. To kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. He put everything he had into this one. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a one-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, the three-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 AK.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Right 80. 1190. 1190.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
11,
Motion the tight end over.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Gets everything he has under this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space in playing tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Done. Stop. 180. 12. Stop.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. This is our last play of the quarter. 2nd down, Allen throwing again. This is a heater going deep. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked up by Dax Hill. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. And he puts him on with this one, right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
11. 12. 11 MT. 11 MT. 180. Nice one.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They've got a man in motion. Again, it's Burrow. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Caught for big yards on the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Brown 80!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air. Allen finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Headed out right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On 1st down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, it's Allen. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Forced out to his right. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
Pass now to kick this away. Samaje Perine on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And Bills get to him. He's brought down.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. 12.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
11. Hey, 10.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11 MT. Right 80. Right inside. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Here we go.
Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Holding by his back. Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bengals get to him and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good for Bills.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
12. Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got it near the 10. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. Well, he sure did.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And they'll take the lead.
Bills 20. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11.
The final throw before the break. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Ray Davis. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Brown 80! Middle.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Allen now on first down. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Cook will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. Has it at the 1. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Bills 28, Bengals 21. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
1-1, right?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT.
He'll work against the blitz. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. brought in inside the 20. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
The analytics are... pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie us up 28-all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Stay tight. Stay 19. What's up?
Back to the air. Allen. Brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Allen on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On 1, right?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
11, Thomas.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing here, Allen. Finds the in route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Number 5, Josh Palmer. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Bengals.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Working now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Half 85.
Allen on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They'll go. Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Brown to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
11 mighty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing third and long.
Gun.
We send a man in motion. On third down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Boy, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. He may have taken away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Dose of the hurry up here.
Yards on the play. That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Eleven.
And he takes the spike. And they aren't fooled by that big spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bengals going for the win here. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
12.
Throwing is Burrow. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have taken the lead late. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, will they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Looking to throw it. Complete taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
And the Bills, first down.
56.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And this one does not go far. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
First down.
Alert!
First and 10.
They look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. And now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did, because while they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. get this one started. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Gesicki, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 180. It's hot. Hot. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead. Their first drive, a very successful one. Early touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Hey, BH, you surprised more teams don't start off by going for 2 like that?
Not really, because the odds will tell you, the analytics and numbers tell you that 2-point conversions nowhere near as close success rate as just kicking that extra point. But when you got a matchup you like and you want to set the tone aggressively, you go after it.
On the return, here's Ray Davis. This makes it up to the 25. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Ready? Look out!
Play action now with Allen. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Allen now on first down. Forced out to his right. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for two. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for two from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here we go. Here, 12.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
This connects with Higgins. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
Gotta go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Again, it's Burrow. And this one is launched downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11,
Running back
11.
sent in motion.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. That.
To the air again, it's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 11, 11. Can.
3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. Up in trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills parlay the turnover into a lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Taking a shot deep here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Searching for somewhere to throw, well behind the line. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
At the 42-yard line.
180. Stop.
And you just get the play off. And that is how our 1st quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a Bix. That brings us to the end of 1. 14-10 our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
1-1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
Stop. 11, MT, tape.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught, Chase has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. By the pylon. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
I'm 1, ready?
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Stop.
Going power with the big tight end. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11, mighty. 11, stop.
Back to him on 2nd and goal. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Bengals 16, Bills 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
All 52. Half 85. Half 85. What's up?
On 1st down, Allen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's keeping it again. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. Get some space around midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Dude, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, strike. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
On 1, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Keep the sticks moving. Keep them moving. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Putting the tight end in motion.
180.
First down, Burrow to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12,
Motioning the tight end now. They'll throw, third and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. 35 on the pickup. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing here, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Again, Allen to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll go, Allen. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
One last play before the break.
11. One
final shot before the half. Flush down now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Alert! 319!
Here's Allen. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
Drops it off to Cook. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's six the other way.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And they'll take the lead.
Bengals 23, Bills 22. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Down 80! What's that?
Now Allen. This is real good by Joshua Palmer. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
And a yard at the 34-yard line.
Allen dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw now, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. There's second and 10 now from the 36. Allen gonna throw again. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Allen on third and short. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Now Allen off the play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Allen on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. He's going to run for it. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Play action now with Allen. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3 yards. Brings up 4th.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's forward.
And Bills get to him. Down he goes. Looking quickly here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
11. Wide 80.
Brown on the inside give. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
11.
It's a loss of 2.
Looking to throw. Burrow escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, Dot.
Back to throw it. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent, because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
319.
On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Headed out right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brown 80.
Looking to throw. Deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals holding just a 1-point advantage. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Brown does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't call the matrix. Got that touch.
On one, ready?
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
11. Stop!
He'll look to throw it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Aggressive until the end, Brock. They could have kicked it for an 8-point advantage. Instead, went for 2 in the 2-score lead and ultimately unsuccessful.
Okay, enough. You and I use this word aggressive enough. And it's great in certain play calling, and we love shots down the field, but make this an 8-point game. Like, that's not aggressive. To me, I'm sorry, that's foolish. Make this an 8-point game. That is stepping over the lines of reason for me.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Back to throw. He dumps this up, finally caught, and he lost the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Chased out to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
11.
Here he is to throw. He's got it.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Brown. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
11 MT. Here we go.
Bills will line up for the
Right,
2-point conversion.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Bills 22. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Can. 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here we go.
On second and 10 now, it's Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Allen. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Broncos enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to...